Bernabeu stood quiet beneath a late evening sky, floodlights humming softly. It had been years since Xabi Alonso last walked through its famed tunnel, boots on, heart steady, eyes sharp. Now he returned, not as the deep-lying playmaker who once split defenses with surgical precision, but as Real Madrid's new head coach. He had made a name for himself at Bayer Leverkusen, leading a young squad to the Bundesliga title with style and steel. And when Ancelotti departed in the summer of 2025, the call was inevitable. Florentino Perez didn't hesitate. The prodigal tactician was summoned home. Fans remembered his elegance in the midfield, that signature diagonal to Ronaldo, the no-look passes, the perfectly timed tackles. Now they watched him in a sharp suit instead of white shorts, arms crossed on the touchline, whispering orders to Valverde, Camavinga, and Mbappe. His Madrid wasn't flashy. It was efficient, intelligent, ruthless, just like he had been as a player. Under his watch, Real dominated possession, pressed with hunger, and moved with discipline. He turned Tchouaméni into a midfield general and Vinicius Jr. into a more complete attacker. And when Madrid beat Barca 3-0 at Camp Nou, Xabi didn't celebrate wildly. He simply nodded and walked down the tunnel, mission unfinished. In press rooms, he spoke little but meant much. Madrid teaches you patience, pressure, and pride. I know what's expected here. By the end of his first season, Real had lifted La Liga and stood poised for another Champions League final. But for Xabi Alonso, it wasn't about silverware. It was about restoring the club's DNA: control, calm, class. Fans remembered his elegance in the midfield, that signature diagonal to Ronaldo, the no-look passes, the perfectly timed tackles. Now they watched him in a sharp suit instead of white shorts, arms crossed on the touchline, whispering orders to Valverde, Camavinga, and Mbappe. As he stood on the Bernabeu grass one evening, gazing up at the empty seats, someone asked, "Coach, do you miss playing?" He smiled. "No," he said, "because now I play with 11 instead of 1. And Madrid played like him, wise, beautiful, and deadly.